Hi, Jay Massey here with thecashflowdiary.com, and another quick tip about real estate and business. Today, I'm going to let you in on a secret. We are not alone. Okay, I bet you thought I was going to talk about UFOs or something. No, that's not my style. It's not really where we're going. But I am talking about your team. As you're going out there to build a business, you can't do so alone. Did you know that the actual definition of the word company is a concert of individuals who are collectively going after a common goal? By definition, it's more than one person. And if you're building a company, by default, it means you should be focused on how on earth can you build a team? Because nobody gets to success, whatever you call that, alone. Even if your goal is to have a successful marriage, you don't get there alone. You've got other people within your life that help you. You've got other books. You got all these things which you and I can use to be able to get to what we achieve as success. So what I wanted to do is I just wanted to draw out for you kind of how my team looks and to give you some pointers on some of the people you might want to get to hire first. So for me and for you, we all dream of being that big time CEO, if you will, and so therefore you're at the top. This is you, the little blue circle right here. There you go. That's you. You're at the top. You're the CEO, and that's awesome. Then some of the first individuals that are important, regardless of the type of business, whether this is real estate, like what I do, or if it's, it could be a technology company, it could be a staffing company, it doesn't really matter. I think one of the most important persons that you can bring on your team first is someone in the financial realm. I am fortunate enough to have a killer CFO. She keeps me in check. She helps me make sure the money goes where it needs to go, when it comes in, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And it could be the difference between your success and not. And unfortunately, many times when it comes to talking about money, we don't want to share that with other people. We don't want to share the perceived power or perception of power that comes with letting someone else help us, let alone with our money. One of the other individuals that I believe very strongly that you need to have in some way, shape, or form is that operations person. You need somebody who understands your paperwork, someone who understands how the company is supposed to operate so stuff can just get done. And I recently learned a phrase that I'd like to share with you. You can't manage people, but you can manage processes and systems. And this person should be the one that manages those processes and systems. That's exactly what they should be doing for you. Then, of course, at every given moment, all the way through this process, you're going to need someone who helps you with you. And what I mean by that is you're going to need what you could call an executive assistant, or a secretary, assistant, personal admin, whatever you want to call it. You're definitely going to need a person who eventually helps you with all your normal scheduling, with all your life, however you intend for it to go. But you're going to need that assistance simply because you're so busy changing the world, you might actually forget to schedule some time with family and friends. And you don't want to let that go in any way, shape, or form. The other person that I think that is by far hypercritical to have when you're out there going to build your business isn't just, like I said, the CFO, someone for finances, someone for operations, and someone over here that helps you with your executive assistant. But we have to all, in many jurisdictions, deal with a person, or I should say, in the US, it's a 3-letter person called the IRS. And we need someone that can help us and assist us properly with the tax situation. Now, you may say, well, isn't that the person over here? No, the CFO isn't necessarily the person that helps you with the taxes, but they are the person who works with your tax person, for sure. And when you can get all of these things beginning to work together, it becomes magical. Now, here's probably the part that some of you are thinking, especially depending upon your occupation. This entire company, if you will, needs to be housed in some sort of a structure, and that structure can easily be put together by your attorney or some sort of legal counsel. So we can't forget that because they're a very, very important piece. But with all of these things, this begins to give you some of the basics of the building of your company. Now, here's the fun part. You don't have to have all of these things in place first before you get started. You can start where you are with what you have and begin one piece at a time. And that's one of the greatest things about building businesses, is that it can be done in puzzle pieces, and it's easy to fill in slots once you know that these slots have to be filled in. With that being said, if you like this information, feel free to go ahead and hit subscribe, and we'll talk to you again soon. Until next time.